explosions all over the place. Our brave Scots are not afraid. Hello fellow comrades, welcome back to the channel. Victor's here. Let's continue with the British East India Company, the Indian Mutiny. And just to make a quick recap from the last chapter, we just take the city of Bijapur here. Sadly, this city is very unhappy. And then we can see here an army of Pandys besieging this area here. But we have consolidated our troops down here, commanded by Patrick Grant over here near the area of Madras. And I think that I'm going to be using this army to recapture this area in the event that these guys take this from my allies. And I'm going to be using these guys here over here in this fort, which are mostly Punjabis here, which is line infantry, and one unit of Gurkhas to take this settlement. And as I mentioned before, my strategy is very straightforward. We are taking the northern areas and pushing into the center. Now I can see that this army here can be very useful in the event of a revolt in this area. Another thing that I have seen is that we have here a dancing school, which we can fix. This definitely is going to make things better in terms of public order. With this in the north, with this army, I can't expect them to raid here. Luckily we don't have anything here, so I'm going to block the movement, and I'm going to negate my enemies here to move through here with these two units, a unit of Scots and Gurkhas, which is something very, very good for us. And now with my main army here, what I'm going to do, even though as well there's a lot of unhappiness here, and we have just an ordnance factory here and a provincial barracks, nothing that can help us with public order actually. So what I'm going to do is to attack these scattered armies. Now they are the guys that are with low supplies. We can see another army here, down here. And for sure there's another armies here, somewhere around here, including this. So now we are getting better in our economy, just because of the resources that we have taken from them in these two regions. So to begin with, what I'm going to do is to send my general here. I'm going to send him here directly to besiege these, and then I'm going to send these regiments over there. So let me take this army here, move it here, and yeah, hopefully I'm going to be able to take these guys take there. So let me start by attacking here. They have a unit of elephants here, so let's see what we can do here. Let me see if I can send some of these guys over here. Let's see, here we have... Can we start sending troops there? Still, we can. So I'm going to leave one troop here and start moving north. I will request, do we request military access through to the princely states here, which is, they are neutral, or I can move through here, I think. I think here is going to be better. So I'm going to move them north. Hopefully this place is not, oh, this is not good. So yeah, they are angry right now just because they saw that I have left one regiment here, so I will need to pull back a little bit. Okay, never mind. So with that being said, I think I'm going to attack this town here as of right now. Okay, now let's take into account that my army here is just made of natives. We can see these guys with their turbans. Of course, they have a commander that is actually a British commander here. You can see each of these regiments have a British commander. Let's say a British sergeant. And here we have the actual British East India Company general, which is the cavalry regiment here. What are we going to do here? We have these guys here. Ah, here are the Gurkhas. The Gurkhas, as you can see here, they are going to advance first and shoot at the enemy. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, we have the army there. So I think it's going to be better. We have a beautiful city here that we can see over here. I always love these landscapes in Empire. Okay, so these guys are moving through here, so I think it's going to be good for us just to bring these guys down. So I'm going to move them over here. And let's send the Gurkhas. Send the Gurkhas. And move these guys. We have just 4 regiments here, so I'm gonna move them here. Let's see what we can do here. We have a lot of reinforcements, a little bit of reinforcements there, but these guys have a very good range, so I'm going to send them, let me see, I'm going to send them here very quickly and just wait for these guys in the back and advance through here. Even though we are a little bit outnumbered, the majority of these troops are just militia or rebels, civilians with guns. So we are more professional, so we have an advantage here. I'm going to send these guys here very quickly. Here they come, the Gurkhas, running through these beautiful streets. They have artillery, I can hear. So I'm going to put these guys here. Let's see how much damage can we do. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna move my cavalry here. And these guys here. Now let's see what is happening here. These guys here are into infantry. Here they are, the elephants. We can see the elephants. And we can see, there's an attack here from the actual, these are men with swords. Let's see how are they going to fare here. They're attacking directly the elephants. We can see the smoke and the battle. Okay, these are melee units that are Punjabis attacking the Pandys. So we have here our good... Let me see, let me try to shoot at the elephants. So the Gurkhas have to shoot the elephants there. It's going to be better for us. And so I'm going to move them here. We need to shoot the elephants. It's important to deal with these elephants. Okay, let's see what happens here with the Gurkhas shooting at the elephants. These guys, they have this olive uniform with their foraging caps. Very, very nice. The musket, the rifle is very good. I don't remember if this is a musket from the actual vanilla game, but it looks very, very nice. Okay, let's continue shooting at these guys here. Trying to shoot these elephants here. And now let's move these guys here. And we're receiving we are receiving shots from that flank, but we need to concentrate here. Even with these guys here, shooting at the elephants is good. So now we can see how we deal with the elephants. So they are routing. That's okay. Need to deal with them very quickly here. Okay, let's move these guys here. Now we are going to deal with the army here. So let's send these guys here very quickly. And our general here. So let's see what is happening here. I would prefer to shoot at will. I'm going to use the light infantry behavior. Something happened here. A light general killed. Okay. The bad thing about the Gurkhas I have seen is that they reload very, very slowly. Okay, let's shoot at these guys. Shoot at these guys. Let's move these guys here. I need to charge here. There's a battle here. So let's charge here. Shoot them here. And let's advance here. Okay, let's move these guys here and start shooting here. See what is going to happen here. Okay, let's move the general here. Okay, I'm going to put these guys here. Put these guys here quickly. And these guys here. Now we can see the superiority of our troops. Our troops are trained in the British fashion, and these guys are pretty much, as it says here, civilians. So we're putting down here the rebellion. We're doing good. I think we're doing good. They are running away. So that's the main thing, right? To make them run away. Okay, let's move these guys further here. They are routed. Okay, so shoot at these guys here. Let's start moving these guys. Let's move these guys here. This guy's here. Let's approach here. It's going to be good to shoot at them here. So the cavalry charge here. That's good. So we have won. We have won. That's a victory for us. Let's see these guys. So end the battle here. It was a nice victory. So we have lost 437. And they have lost all of their troops. We have taken these. So they are still very angry. Even the higher class and the lower class are very angry. So we will have to think right now. Let's see, this is a major fishery. Let's fix this and start moving these guys here just to scout the area. I would like to see what is happening there. So I'm going to make a small church here. Why not? What is this? Large tea plantation. Now you can see here, this is the main army actually. We've seen this before. So now I'm going to wait for these here. And here I'm definitely going to attack. This is over here. I'm really expecting a major revolt here. Apart from the actual revolt, obviously. So I'm going to fight this one. So again, let's take the 18 pounders over here with a couple of cavalry. Let's take the 12 pounder over here and the buckle guns. The camels here to protect those guys. Was the general over here. And the main line here of troops. So these units are the Scottish Highlanders of the British Empire. They have their hat in the fashion of grenadiers. This is the hat for these Highlanders. They had a backpack here, as you can see, epaulets. They had their coatee and their distinctive uniform from Scotland. And then here we see here, let me see, we have the infantry regiments that were, they had their coatees and their pith helmets. Now this is a distinction. They had pith helmets that had this cover at the back for the sun. Very Victorian. By the end of the 19th century, the British Army has been issued this type of helmet for their for the troops, mostly the troops that were stationed in India, Africa, and the troops that were stationed in China as well. So this is the pith helmet. You can see here, beautiful uniforms here. So let's do the thing here. Let's move our guys up here this slope. Need to move them here, and over here. Perhaps these guys can be moved here. Okay, what is this? Another group of troops here. I'm going to move here. They have artillery as well, so I'm going to move these guys over here. Okay, so we see here the march for troops. And we hear the pipes of the Scots at the background. Explosions all over the place. Our brave Scots are not afraid of the enemy, as you can see. Let's see, follow the march here. Very, very lovely. Let's continue here with the artillery here. I'm going to move the artillery over here with their escort. Okay. Over here. You see this artillery getting into position. I think we're good here. I'm going to unlimber here. Okay, let's separate them a little bit, because these guys are going to start shooting at me. We'll have to spread these guys. Just move like this. Okay, let's start shooting here. We cannot reach them here. Okay, so it's unlimber, so we need to push further. Obviously, these guys would need to get more, to get closer here. Perhaps here. Here at the flank doesn't look bad. Okay, so let's take all the troops here, all the infantry troops, because we definitely want to move through here. Now I can see that I can charge against this, because they have left this regiment of artillery mortars over here. It's going to be okay to charge in here. Okay, so let's move these cavalry here. Then we charge over here. Where are... Okay, these guys we need to approach. Need to be closer. I think here, over here. It won't be a bad idea. So continue seeing the march here of our troops. Approaching the rebels. Okay, let's take these guys here. Charge over here. Still have these 18 pounders here. I'm gonna place the 18 pounders here. So here we have attacked the mortars with what is left of the cavalry, which is very good. Very nice. Oh, look at this. We have guys here. So let me take 2 Scots here. Of course, in the meantime, I will have to deal with these Mughal sentinels. Okay, so now let's move these guys here. Okay, let's charge here. Charge here. Just a good move from them. They're attacking my artillery. Okay. Just take these guys down. Don't touch my artillery. There you go. There we go. Okay, so let's move these guys here. And these guys are going to harass these guys. So here we see the firefight. I think we're not going to need our artillery. We're very good without them. Just flank them here. Okay, let's shoot at these guys here. What happened here? Okay, these guys, they need to retake their artillery pieces. So we have to advance this guy here. Into the slope. Okay, what do we have here? Artillery pieces. Going to charge over there. It's very difficult for these guys to see, but you see these Enfield they possess. They have better range than the actual rifles that the rebels had. Okay, so let's move this here. We just charged over there the artillery. Let's charge here. Oh, look at this. What do we have here? Mughal guards. Okay. Let's just shoot at these guys here. So I'm gonna charge here against these cavalry. Let's see here. So where's the general here? Okay, it's at the back here. I think we can unlimber these guys and start shooting at this. Now it's going to be very, very beautiful here to see how these guys shoot at the horses. Shoot at them. There you go. So here is the shoot, direct shoot. Oh, they missed. Interesting. Let's charge here. So let's see what I can do here. Yeah, they routed. That's good. Well, so far so good. I think we're doing very good. Now there are just a bunch of peasants running all over the map here. Okay, so what I can do here. This is bad in the fact that they can start raiding here. But even though I go and start doing things here, this place is not going to be... This place is going to revolt. So I think it's going to be good, for me at least, to move my... Let me see here. Let me think about this, because we see these guys here. Can move through here. These guys have just one of these. This could be a battle of... Okay, let me move these guys here. I think that would be good. The buckle guns and one regiment of these guys could be good. No, actually, he cannot go there. If it's line infantry, they cannot reach there. So I can move these guys here. Let's see what I can do here. Here we have a mortar, which I can deal with this. What about this? If I attack this guy here, then this guy is supporting it. So... Actually, no. Let's move this guy here. And advance over here. Let's cross the river here. And with that, I can clearly attack here. So let's take them down here. Oh, very good, very good. They're not going to be able to get this, so I'm going to auto-resolve this. Just to deal with these guys. We have these mortars here, okay. Let's move this here. Now let's take these guys down. These are buckle guns as well. 9-pounders, okay, not buckle guns. And camels here. Camels and elephants, sorry. What is left? Just elephants. Okay, we're doing good there. So let's end the turn. See what happens. They took there, okay. I was expecting that, because if they didn't, they were out of supplies, so they had to take another region. Yeah. Okay, of course we got the letter of demands from here. A lot of letter of demands from all of the areas. Actually, you can see here. There are a lot of areas right now angry with us. So I would send this guy back. Just to make sure. I need another one here. We will need all the forces that we could in order to stop this madness. So a reinforcement of 3 regiments here is going to be very, very nice. So we're going to stop right in here in this river and consolidate here. That's good. Of course we can attack with this, but I think it's going to be better for me to wait until I see what these guys do, or to attack them straight. What could be better? This place is about to rebel. There's no way we can do otherwise. Here we have these guys raiding there in our... This is tea plantation. Something that is interesting here in Empire Total War is that I haven't seen the actual opium factories or opium towns, plantations. We just see the here in trade we see the tea. I think the tea is part of the opium thing, but there's no opium, to be honest, in Empire, now that I think about it. Okay, these guys, they could go straight here, but they're not going to do that. Okay, let me send these guys here. Deal with this. What can we do here? Coaching in. It's going to be good to do this craft these workshops, but it's too expensive right now. Okay, let's deal with them. What is this? What if we fix this? It's too expensive. Okay, let's move these guys here. We're good here. So what I'm going to do here is to... I'm pretty sure that if I send them here, it's going to be useless. Oh, these guys are about to take there. It's going to be good to send these guys straight in here. So let's advance into the north. I'm going to go here to Lahore. And here we still have these scouts. So I don't want to move further into their territories because there's a possibility that they're going to attack me here with this. So definitely we need to take this. That's something that we have to do for sure. The question is, again, do I wait for these guys to move, or do I attack them in the actual settlement, in the actual city? Let's what do we have here? I think if we pull away from here, these guys are going to at the end take here. Can clearly go here. This guy can attack me, and it's going to be a difficult position. So let me see. I will leave this open, of course, and I'm going to move here and see what happens in this area, because I don't want to lose this area here. I rather lose... Well, this area, I cannot lose this area. These guys have two options. Either they reinforce here, or they move through here or here. But they have a lot of... There's a big distance from here to here and here to here, so... And I have these guys here, so... I believe it's going to be quite difficult for them. So far so good. I think I'm going to end the turn here. Yeah, they are approaching here into the river. They prefer to do that. Oh, This is interesting. So we're going to have here an interesting battle here. So let's go ahead. Okay, we're going to see here. Let's unlimber them. Advance this into the woods and move these. I think these guys are good here. I'm just going to move slightly here. Start shooting at these guys here. I would like to shoot at the elephants. Are these elephants, actually? Yes, they are. So let's do this. Shoot at the elephants. Go. Yeah. That was a good shot, actually. Yeah, they're going back. So, they have reinforcements here. Okay, we'll have to move closer. I think here is enough for the range of our weapons to start shooting. There you go. So here we see the British troops in the woods. Okay, let's move here. We have another British troop here. Let's put these guys here. Continue shooting at the elephants here. Okay, let's see here. These are different. These are not elite. They have their white trousers. White trousers were used in these times in summer, and in winter they use the other trousers, the mostly black or blue. We don't have here troops of the elite with the pith helmet. Here we see the British troops fighting in the woods. Let's advance these guys here. So we need to encircle them here. Still going to move here. Continue shooting here. I'm doing good. More elephants here. Oh, this is not good. So you can see, as I was saying, these guys, they had their forging caps with most of the time. Oh, this is the charge. I'm going to pause here. Now, most of the time, these guys are going to tore their tunics when they were not using either the coatee or the shirt that they had beneath. They would use that to put and cover the forging caps to make this style of hat, white hat with fabric, and this curtain at the back for sun protection. So this is the charge of the elephants, which is very bad for us. So we will have to shoot at these guys. This is not good. Not good. We'll have to try to... Okay, let me try to shoot at these guys here. Have to move the general here. Now what is happening with the elephants here? They finally are running away, but this charge was clearly bad for us. We killed the general, I believe. Interesting, interesting, very interesting. So here we're going to continue here with this. Okay, let's advance here. Yeah, of course, I would need these guys here. Let's charge here. What is this? Let's attack these guys here. Let's shoot here. Shoot these guys. So here we're going to fight with the actual Pandys. Okay, let's see the camels here. Where are the camels? Okay, here are the camels. We're going to move these guys here, and let's what is this? Oh yeah, camels, come here. Okay, let's continue shooting with my... Oh, more elephants here. Hopefully my artillery is going to shoot these guys. Okay, let's concentrate fire on the actual elephants. I'm gonna move the camels here. What is this? Ah, this is my general. This is the fight of the general. Good. There you go. Elephants are going away, are running away here. I don't know if it's because of the artillery fire, but to be honest, they are losing. Let's shoot here. These guys here are receiving fire from the square formation over here. So yeah, they're running away. They saw these guys here, so they run away as well. And finally we got this. So we route this and we're good. So here we send these guys here. We're going to charge. Let's see. Okay, first of all, we're going to shoot at them. That's the first thing we're going to do. Shoot at them at this distance is going to be very devastating for their morale. Okay, shoot at them. Shoot at them, shoot at them. Yeah, we're losing guys here. Okay. British East India Company against the Sepoy rebels. Now shoot! What's happening with you? Okay, what's wrong with you? Let's go ahead. You don't want to shoot? Okay, charge. We're afraid to shoot. That's weird. Okay. Let's end them. Now perhaps now you would be happy to shoot, right? Why not? There you go. You saw that I gave the order to shoot, but they didn't shoot. We lost a very few good men there. That's the thing. This was a tough battle. We lost so far 373, 400 almost. However, we leveled up these regiments, so it's good. They have gained a new rank. Okay, so as you can see, we are winning. There have been quite a lot of battles here. However, we're winning. So I think we're doing good so far. Let's just hope that... Ah, there's a rebellion here. I knew that. Where's the rebellious guys? These are the rebels? Oh, that's funny. These are the rebels. The rebels are the actual guys that are supposedly loyal. Okay, so we have rebels here. And we have rebels down here. Oh, look at these guys. Ah, these are the rebels. I just got confused because of these guys are the loyals. Okay, so... Fine. We'll have to deal with this. I think I will deal with this situation here, with this army here. We have that main army here. With this we can go straight and take these. And here, still see these guys here. We have a couple of troops scattered here. And we need to replenish, obviously. Replenish. We have a good amount of money. You can see here. So yeah, let me see here. If I uncheck this, we still have problems. We have to deal with this rebel. This is the army rebels. We'll have to deal here. We'll have to deal with this area and push through here. So then we will have just Lahore, this area, Rajputana, and here Malwa. Obviously this area of Sindh and this area. This could be the last. We can move through here. Move through here. Ask for military access, I think. That's going to be a good idea. So yeah. So I hope you are liking. Give a like if you're enjoying this. This was Victus. See you in the next one.